Hi, yes, hello, how are you? Welcome to No Intro Chronicles, right? Now, we're doing a Burnout Chronicles today, and I'll explain to you why we're doing that, well, I guess throughout the course of the video. I'm going to be playing some Star Platinum of the World, because that's really brain dead, so I'm hoping that I could just, like, you know, cheese, hit some buttons. I can't time skip anymore, that's pretty cool. Good change, by the way. Didn't mention that in my, what do you call it? Because I didn't get a chance, unfortunately, but, oh, I might have just screwed myself. Oh, nope, we're good. Anyways, I'm sure, oh, this guy's bad, we're fine. As I'm sure you've probably noticed by now, I'm gonna get hit by that. I didn't stream today, and I also am uploading a Burnout Chronicles the day after. How did that happen? Well, I spent the entirety of today, hunting Easter eggs in Battlefield instead of, you know, being responsible and doing what I should be doing. So, you know, it wasn't all bad though, because I completed a bunch of stuff. The first thing I ended up doing was I went and I got the Dice LA camouflage in Battlefield 4. Most of you don't even know what Battlefield is, so this is just going to be me talking at you and you being confused because you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But the Dice LA camouflage, you basically have to go to a map, you got to solve a puzzle. It was actually really easy because there's an app you can get that solves the puzzle for you, which is pretty dope. And so yeah, it solved the puzzle for me, but I still had to run around the whole map, and it's like the largest map in the game, I think. Pretty sure Dragon Valley is the largest map in the game. I think it might be the largest Battlefield map, like, of all time, potentially. Yeah, I think he's dead here. But yeah, I did that. I got the Dice LA camouflage. I went and got that. That was like the only thing I really had planned that I want to do. Oh, he's dead. I'll pick this up in the next match. He's already gone. But yeah, I didn't really have anything planned. When I was going to bed last night, I was thinking to myself, man, I really want to get that camo, because I don't think I actually explained what the camo does. It's basically a soldier camo that you put on, well, your soldier, and it makes you immune to, oh, this could be interesting. But it makes you immune to thermals and stuff, which is pretty cool. And the biggest problem I have a lot of the time with Battlefield 4 is you always get killed by thermal vehicles constantly. It's incredibly frustrating, and having a way to actually counter the thermal vehicles is pretty nice. So this guy's literally just we're gonna run in circles for, oh, yeah. So yeah, I've got that camo now, which is pretty awesome. And it should hopefully help me when I play Battlefield, and I won't feel like I want to commit suicide when I'm just getting killed by vehicles over and over and over again. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. And then after I finished that, I installed Battlefield 1 the night before, because I wanted to play that since I haven't played it in, well, forever. And so I went on that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I was gonna play Battlefield 1, and then instead of playing Battlefield 1, I ended up going through and, uh-oh. Did he not notice that I barraged? Alright, that's cool. He didn't notice I barraged. That's good for me. Oh, that's not good for me. I'm gonna time stop. Oh, got him. Yes! Yes! No, I messed it up. Alright, he should be almost dead. I think I'll just barrage him. Maybe he'll die. I better use this just in case. I just want to get the damage. He's gonna double barrage. Oh no, I'm gonna be beat down. Yep. I'm hoping he dies to this. He didn't die to that. That's not good, actually. That's really bad. I need to kill this guy. I'm stressing. I wanted to just have a free, easy match. Come on. What am I doing? I should have just beat downed him. And he's doing that. Alright. That's okay. This sucks. Why have I not killed this guy yet? That's the real question of our time. And I died to beatdown. I was hoping I could just chill, play some YBA and talk, but unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. Fortunately for me, beatdown sucks, and I'll just beat down him as he gets down from here. Yep, there it is. What the hell was I talking about? I was talking about Battlefield 4 or something. Battlefield 1, that's what I was talking about. I ended up installing Battlefield 1, and I planned on playing it. I didn't actually play it at all. I spent the entire day for like... he's dead. That's what I wanted. But I spent the entire day for like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours doing all this stupid Easter egg nonsense. You know, why I did that, I have no idea. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, I wanted to get him. Oh no, come on, that's such cheese. I got cheese. That's such BS. I'm mad. I'm actually legitimately mad. He didn't even finish the animation. That should stop him. So I did a bunch of Easter egg stuff on there. I ended up having to do one of the Easter eggs. It was really interesting. One of the Easter eggs was not that hard, and it took me way longer than it should have, because basically the best way I can describe it is that I had so I had to solve this. There were 2 puzzles I had to solve, and one of the puzzles that I had to solve, oh come on man, don't be doing this to me. No, I'm just gonna wait this out if I can. I don't want to get beat down. I'm like sweating. I'm stressing about this. This is just some random guy on the internet. I don't know what I'm stressed about. Alright, well I got him with that, so that's cool. I'm like legitimately stressed out right now. Probably because it's like my second match of the day, so I guess that's fair. I actually just cannot finish this Battlefield 1 story because I'm just trying my best not to lose. Which is probably not what you're looking for here. Oh, he's low. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Really? That sucks. I actually lost. Damn, that's unfortunate. I didn't actually realize that I was on 1 life there. I was kind of playing like I had nothing to lose. Hey, well, this is what it is. Second match of the day. I'm not really upset about that. Alright, no, but I think I'm just gonna talk through the journey I had, hopefully, assuming that I don't get another Sweatmaster opponent that makes me have to, you know, try my ass off. But, great. That's exactly what I did not want. That is the opposite of what I wanted. You are actually kidding me with this. Come on. All right. If I manage to actually get through my story during this hell, then someone owes me something. But basically, when you start off with the Easter eggs for Battlefield 1, the first like step for the big main Easter egg is you need to... Oh, okay. I can't move. The knives have me stuck. Man, that's good. I love that they haven't fixed that bug yet. I sure am happy they haven't fixed that bug yet. Fuck you. Anyways, so the first step is you basically need to go to a map. You need to find a pair of headphones that randomly spawns in like 4 or 5 locations on the map. And then you have to bring the headphones to this little booth. And then the booth will start spouting out Morse code. And the Morse code tells you where you need to go. And then you go to that spot, you scope in at a, like a little thing on the ground. Yeah, you better die. You scope in on a little thing on the ground, and then it plays a creepy noise, and then you move on to another map. You do the same thing. It can be the same map, it doesn't really matter. Once you, once you get the directions from the Morse code, that map actually matters. Like, it tells you to go to a specific place on a specific map, but then after that you can go to whatever map you want to get the headphones again. And so yeah, it's basically just go find this, go find this, go find this. I ended up doing a lot of them on the same map because I already knew where all of the headphones were, so it wasn't really a huge deal. I could just by the way, I'm just running circles around this guy, watching him throw a lot of projectiles and missing because he sucks. It's honestly quite entertaining. I should start, maybe I should get Skull Crusher now so I can use it in time stop now that I can't time skip. I might do the same thing again. Yeah, I did the same thing again and he fell for it again. No, but you need to go get these Morse code messages. They send you to places. You have to do it 8 times, and having to translate Morse code 8 times takes, well, it takes a long time. But I finally did it. I got my useless, worthless dog tag that basically I'll never use. And I moved on to step 2, and step 2 is where the real pain started, because step 2 has a puzzle kind of similar. Well, one of step 2's puzzles is really similar to the Battlefield 4 Easter egg I did earlier in the day, and that also has an app for it, so that's free. That's like, I could do that in my sleep. Anyone could do that. But the second one, oh my god, the second one. If I even tried to explain to you how the second one worked, also I'm not in a match, so I apologize for the lack of background. But the second Easter egg, trying to explain to you the puzzle, it's like, oh man, it was such a headache. I literally can't explain to you. I could not explain, you can't get a grasp on it unless you've done it. There's no way you can grasp on it unless you've done it. And so I was right at the end, or I thought I was right at the end. This should be a good time. Got him. Anyways, I was right at the end, or I thought I was right at the end. I was not right at the end, but we'll talk about that in a second. And right as I was about to get to like the last step, some guy joined the server. And just to preface, normally you do the Easter eggs in empty servers that no one's playing on, because trying to do them in a public match is suicide when you're like running around pushing buttons and stuff, you know? Like obviously you can't just run around and push buttons on a public, oh I screwed up. On a public server you can't run around and just push buttons because people are gonna gun you down. But some random guy joined, I think his name was like, I see you behind there or something, and so there was something about this guy that was interesting. He was using wall hacks, and he like refused to quit the game. He wouldn't do it. It's gonna hurt. I'm throwing right now, but he was blatantly cheating. Like I've never seen a more obvious Battlefield cheater in my life, and he was using it against one person in an empty server. I didn't think he was cheating at first until I really started like playing more. Like the longer I played, the more I was like, yeah, this guy is absolutely cheating. It was sad. It really was. I don't know why I'm using this. I think I'm just gonna use it so I can get close. Hopefully he can walk through my entire time stop. All right, that accomplished a whole lot of nothing. And I missed my beatdown. All right, cool. He hasn't tried to beat down, and I have no idea why. Okay, that was a beatdown attempt. He was gonna try to barrage beatdown like I did. Come on, come back here. This is ass. I hate this. Why am I letting this guy? Hang on. I'll wait until he uses the move. Okay, there we go. Thank you. And I can't catch him anything. They patched that. You can't do that anymore. Fun fact. And he's gonna heal all the damage back. I couldn't block that. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, he didn't. What is he doing? Thank you, I guess. All right, well, he probably could have done something there. He didn't do anything. This guy is perplexing me. I should play that stand. That stand's like super brain dead. Oh, I couldn't block because I got block broke. Oh, that sucks. I'm waiting until he does a move, and then I'm gonna go over and beat down. Yep. But so this guy came into the game. I got completely sidetracked. This guy came into the game. He started wall hacking me. Like I was hiding. He had a kit that has no spotting tools, and I was hiding in this random house in the middle of nowhere, just waiting for him to leave. And he sprints around the corner and instantly shoots me with a shotgun. Like it was so blatant that he was cheating. And so this guy in my game is cheating, and so I'm like, all right, I'll just wait him out, right? And I wait, and I wait, and finally, I just go on my phone and I start watching YouTube. I watch YouTube for 35 minutes as this cheating asshole is sitting in my game, waiting for me to spawn in so he can kill me while I'm trying to do the goddamn Easter egg. Like, who does that? How much of a scumbag do you have to be? It actually boggles my mind how much, like, you have to be the worst human being. I could hardly believe it myself. Also, good games to that guy, I suppose I win. But I could hardly believe it myself. Like, you probably don't believe me. It sounds like a lie. Like, why would some random hacking guy join an empty lobby to kill a guy doing an Easter egg? I don't know why he did it, but it sucked. So it wasted a ton of my time. I ended up just going on YouTube, sitting on the spawn screen so he couldn't kill me, because that's obviously all he wanted to do. I left out, I forgot to mention, I sat in my deployment, which is like out of bounds for the enemy team, and he ran in there anyway. He like ran out of bounds to try to kill me 3 times, and then eventually he went in with a plane and killed me, and I was like, I'm not gonna respawn until he's gone. So eventually he leaves, and I go back to the area of the map I need to be on, and when I get back there, I'm like, oh shit, I did it wrong. Oh, by the way, I don't think I'm gonna censor the curses in here because this is lazy and I don't want to edit, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, YouTube, don't demonetize me too bad. But I was like, oh crap, I don't have the stuff I need. Or oh, sorry, what the hell am I talking about? That's gonna happen a lot. I can't keep a coherent thought. I'm brain dead. But I got back to it and I put the code, like this whole code in that I was waiting. I did everything and then it didn't work. And I was like, okay, well I had to have done something wrong. So I had to go all the way back, start the whole puzzle from scratch. I did the whole puzzle again, and I realized that like one of my lines that I'd used to, how would I even explain it? It's like I used it to, oh, that's convenient. I used like it's like a square, right? And I don't know which buttons. I'm not even gonna attempt to explain it. We'd be here all night. I literally can't. But basically, one of the ciphers I used to determine the code was completely wrong. And so I redid it, and then it was right. And I felt less like an idiot, and all was right with the world. And so I finished the Easter egg. It was all well and good, cool. Also, that's fair and balanced. Please nerf, no, perfectly fair. I don't see the problem. But I finished the Easter egg, no problem. Well, the like second part of the Easter egg, and then I moved on to the third one, which was something. It definitely was something. That much I can tell you. I don't really remember a whole lot about the third part. Yeah, I was waiting for that. It's too easy sometimes. But I think I had to go around and translate some more Morse code, you know, the usual. I think I've done more Morse code translating today than I will ever do in my entire life. I mean, mind you, these Easter eggs are supposed to be done like throughout the life cycle of the game as each DLC came out, not all in one day. So normally people don't just like blow through everything at the same time. Also, I just killed him. Yep, fair and balanced. That seems fine to me. I don't see the issue. Platinum, yep, nerf, no, it's fair. It's fair. There's no problems with it, trust me. Take my word for it, I know what I'm talking about. I'm big brain YouTube man. Nah, but I translated a whole bunch of more Morse code, and then I got to the 4th step, and the 4th step was really, really, really awful. And it had the similar problems to the 2nd step. Basically, at the beginning, you have to go to like the middle of the map, and there's a bunch of buttons in the middle of the map hidden in boxes, and you have to press all the buttons, run down to a different house, press a button there, run back up the hill to the flag you just came from, press more buttons inside of those containers, the same buttons you pressed before, press them again, and then run down to the house and press that button 4 times. Now, there is a reason you do that. It's like there's some algorithm or something. I don't know. I don't know why you do it. I know there's a reason. I just listen to the directions. The people who actually did the work already have done the work, so I just follow the instructions. But I went ahead and I did that, and then after that, it sends you to the top of a radio tower, and at the top of the radio tower, you guessed it, more Morse code. Yeah, I gotta translate more damn Morse code. Basically, they give you a 5-digit Morse code, well, 5-letter, not digit. 5-letter Morse code. That sounds fun to say. Morse code. No, but you get the code, and then you go to this lighthouse. You break a bunch of lanterns inside of houses to enable buttons in the lighthouse. I know, I sound like a crackhead talking about this. And then you go and you put in this other code that has a bunch of reasonings for it that all the smart people did for me, and I just listened to the directions. You insert your Morse code into the middle of it, and I know some of you are asking, well, why not just get the Morse code from the instructions? Well, it's different for everyone on every server, so I had to do it myself. Same with all those other things I was talking about. Also, I'm just not playing with this guy because I'm talking. Should probably, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'll take that, right? Yep, alrighty. Free damage, thank you. He's probably hurting real bad. See, I'm talking, so I just like play passive and don't do anything and run around in circles as they try to kill me. It's kind of funny. But you put in the code in the lighthouse, and then after you put the code in the lighthouse, you go to the top of the lighthouse. And when you go to the top of the lighthouse, you, oh no, this guy messed up. Oh, he's probably gonna quit. He's a kill trader, I bet. But you could put the code in, you go to the top of the lighthouse, you interact with like the light bulb at the top of the lighthouse, and bada boom, bada bam, you did that step, you get your useless dog tag, moving on with the world, right? But the problem is that if someone, you know, blows up the lighthouse because it's battlefield and you can blow buildings up, then you can't really do that. And since you have to get the Morse code before you go to the lighthouse, the first time I played, since I haven't played Battlefield 1 in like years, and I'd never played on the map because it was DLC that I'd never played, so I didn't actually know where the lighthouse was until I figured it out later. But I didn't know where it was. I figured out where it was because there was a flaming wreck. It turns out that while I was doing the Morse code, like while I was tabbing out and doing the Morse code, some guy had spawned into my server on the other team, one singular individual person in this empty server, got in a plane, went over to the lighthouse, bombed it, and then left the server. Which means I went through all the effort of translating the Morse code for nothing. I got nothing out of it. Absolutely zip, nada, and I felt like such an idiot. It's like, yeah, great use of my time. I just translated all that Morse code for nothing. So anyways, I was pissed off. I went and I reloaded into another server, and I was like, all right, this time for sure. I press a bunch of buttons, I go, I get the Morse code, no biggie, translate the Morse code. I'm like an expert at this point. I've done it probably 100 times by now. You got them. And so I finally translate the Morse code. I go, I break the lanterns, I get up to the lighthouse, I start putting the code in. It takes me forever because the code's like super cryptic. I put all of the codes in, and then I hit the last button, and nothing happens. And I'm like, what? What do you mean nothing happened? So I went, oh, he's dead. I was like, what do you mean nothing happened? So I went back, and I was like, something's not right. I checked the wiki, and the wiki's like, oh, you gotta go up to the top and interact with the light bulb. And I was like, oh, I didn't read that step because I was going one step at a time at the time. So I walk up to the top of the lighthouse, and I look for the interact point, and it's not there. And I'm like, what's going on? No, what's happening? And I go back to the wiki page, and the wiki page says, oh, and by the way, if you don't get to the top within 1 minute after hitting the last button, then it locks and you have to do it all over again in a different server. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. So I went and I did the fourth step a third time. I pressed the buttons. I pressed the button in the house. I pressed the buttons again. I went and pressed the button in the house 4 times. I translated the Morse code for the 3rd damn time. I go back. I break the lanterns. I'm all ready to go. I'm about to go put the what do you call it? Oh, this is probably gonna be painful. I'll still win off of time stop though, so it's cool. Oh, yep, here it is. Stir Platinum the world. Oh, I'm so slow. Yeah, it's a 50% damage cap. It's fair. He's probably like 1 health. Alright, well that's not good. Yeah, he's healing. So look at that. What a loser. Imagine healing after taking all your damage or all your HP to time stop. If that were me, I just wouldn't have lost all my health to time stop, personally. This should kill him, I think. Is he rage quitting? What's going on? Oh, well, yeah, he's rage quitting. That's a shame. Come on, man. I wanted to play it out. This is a really fair and balanced matchup. Anything that doesn't have TS resist versus Star Platinum of the world is fun. Fun and interactive. Why aren't you playing? I don't understand. Epitome of cheese. What are you talking about? No, this is fair. This is A-okay. There's no problems with this. I don't think you understand how fair and balanced this is. Come on. I picked it because I really needed a high skill. I needed a high skilled. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, that's truly a shame. Well, I did lose the second match, so I am pretty terrible. Anyways, I did the whole thing again, and I'm going to hit the buttons. I'm gonna put the code in, and another guy joins the game. And I was like, oh no. Oh, you're kidding. Please, no, not this again. And they're walking around, and so I went in chat, and I was in the chat, and I was like, hey man, I'm just trying to do the Easter egg, would you mind leaving me alone? And he was like, sure. And I was like, oh, awesome. And then he starts shooting at me, and I was like, I'm just gonna assume he's doing damage and he's not gonna kill me. And I assumed right, thankfully. Thank God. He didn't actually kill me. And I also realized that the Easter egg, I read on the wiki that you could actually do the Easter egg with more than one person. Like, even if one person does it, if you're up at the lighthouse, you can also interact with it for, I think, 5 seconds. And so I was like, hey man, as long as you're here, I'm doing the Easter egg, and if you hold E at the top at the same time I do, then you can get the Easter egg done too, so that's pretty dope. So you might as well stick around. And so he was like, yeah, that does sound cool. And despite that, he kept following me around, shooting me with his pistol, like every time I regened health. It was really, really obnoxious. I didn't want to tell him off because I didn't want him to kill me and then I'd have to reset and do it all again. And I was worried that as soon as I hit the last switch, he was just going to kill me and go to the top and steal it. And if he did that, I would have been really pissed. Thankfully, it didn't happen. But the ending wasn't entirely a good ending because I hit the last button, I went to the top, and I told him to follow me, and he didn't make it in time, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I did all the work and he was just there shooting me in the head, so I feel like it was kind of deserved. The headshots didn't kill me, mind you. That should probably specify that. I didn't die to the headshots, but it was just obnoxious. Is that white snow? Oh, that's King Crimson. That's no fun. I don't like that. Okay. I'm gonna time stop him. Stop Pretchnum. So water. Yep, fair and balanced. Goodbye HP, yeah. Goodbye all your HP. See ya. That's fair, by the way. No, don't take that out of the game. That's balanced. Against anyone that doesn't have TS for this, star player in the world just wins. I don't see the issue. I think that's cool. I'm gonna barrage and then, yep. Blow up. I haven't even used my awakening like the entire time. I don't really know why. Oh, he's not happy about it. He's really not happy about it. I probably wouldn't be happy about it either. But I managed to complete the 4th step of the Easter egg, and then there's 2 more steps, but they're really easy. They weren't anything to laugh at. Or they weren't even anything to worry about. It was mostly just some more Morse code nonsense, and I had to put some buttons and terminals and whatever. The usual Easter eggy kind of stuff. Oh man, I could have had him there. I think he's gonna try to impale me. Oh, I hope he tries to, I think he's gonna Scarlet, or yep, there it is. Come on, you're too obvious, my friend. I knew he was gonna do that. Come on, dude, come on. Pop. I knew that was gonna happen. Hey, you wanna see a cool trick? Stop, Pretchnum, Zawado. He backed out. Yep, but I did all the work, and I finally got to the last step, and you know what? Despite the fact that it took me, like, all day, I started at, well, I guess all in all, I technically started at maybe 12:30, 12:45. That's when I started putting the, or when I started the Battlefield 4 Easter egg, and when I ended the Battlefield 1 Easter egg, it was 11:45, 12. So I don't know, I can't do math, but a long ass time is how long it took me. But you know what? At the end of the day, I got myself my revolver. You bet your ass I got the revolver. That's the thing you get at the end of the quest line. You get this slick ass revolver. Oh, don't kill me now. I see it. Don't kill me now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Hell yeah. Totally worth the 14 something hours I just put into this. Yep. Jesus Christ. I'm sure that Morse code means something, but despite how much I've translated, I have no goddamn clue how to translate Morse code. So, you know, whatever. Look at that, you can even see my little silver-plated doge on the edge of the revolver there. Hell yeah. And it has all these cool animations. This thing's so sick. Yeah, that's real necessary, right? You know what? Totally worth it just for that. Oh man. Look at that. Look at the animation for taking it out. Hang on, do that again. Yoink. And the only people who have access to it are people who also went through the hell of doing the whole Easter egg. So in other words, basically nobody has it because no one wants to go and translate Morse code because that's too much work. But yeah, I got my revolver. I'm happy. It's pretty cool. Life's good. And yeah, I'm happy with that. And I played Battlefield all day, even though I definitely should not have. Because, you know, I was supposed to put out the builder bust. And what is he playing? Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there. But I was meant to do, I'd planned on doing a builder bust for, well, I guess it's today now. And obviously that didn't happen because you're getting this, because it's way too late for me to be recording that. It's like 12:48 right now. If I recorded that now, I would never have it edited, like even remotely in time. And I want to get to sleep at a reasonable hour for once in my life, because I've got stuff I need to get done tomorrow, like actual important stuff. So yeah, no builder bust. You're getting this. Tough luck. I think he just tried to use his beatdown and missed. But gotcha. And there he goes. So you know what? I think that's a pretty high note to end it on, right? We're ending it on a Star Platinum of the World Rage Quit and my acquisition of, as Revolver Oscillate would say,
it's the greatest handgun ever made.
And who am I to argue with that guy? Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time.